Hey everybody, what's up? Emo Cat Dad here, hanging out with you, bringing you another Emo Cat Dad Listens. Quick run through as to what that is. Basically, every day of 2024, I have vowed to listen to a new band or artist every single day. Thanks to you guys, I've been able to keep up with it, with all your suggestions in the comments. Keep them coming, please. I check out 4 songs from each band every day, give you my quick thoughts on those songs, give you my quick thoughts on the band overall, and then rank the songs and say adieu. So today's band, as I'm sure you can see right there, it's the Home Team. Now, I've been meaning to check out the Home Team for a while. My understanding is they're, a pop punk band with a very talented vocalist. My experience so far with the Home Team has been solely on features. Brian Butcher was on the Broadside song Cruel, which I loved. But yeah, I've never really listened to them, but I know they've been picking up quite a bit of following in that scene. So I'm really looking forward to checking them out. And so without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first song I checked out was off their debut album, Better Off, released back in 2018, and it was called She's Quiet. So here's the first time So this is the song with their most streams on Spotify. And I can see why. There's literally no bad part in the song. Not a one. Heavy pop perfectly exemplifies this, and that's what the Home Team apparently call themselves, not pop punk. And I get it, because they don't really fall into that bucket, although this song does lean very pop punk. And that's about all the notes I took on the song. Not for any reason other than there was nothing that made me mad, and I was just bouncing around to it the whole time. Next up, I went to their most recent album, Slow Bloom, and I checked out the title track first off.
The problem if you know how to spend it. Catch me if I fall, but push.
So another little tidbit about Brian Butcher is he is singing for Issues, the band, for their final shows. Of course, they kicked out Tyler Carter and then went away. So they're doing a couple final shows, Brian's singing on them, and I can absolutely see why, because this song could literally be an Issue song. The make that shit last part in the middle gets a little repetitive, so that took away from me, but I really like the song musically otherwise, especially the impromptu horn section into a slowdown section right near the end of the song. That was a great touch. Sticking on Slow Bloom, we're going to check out the track with the most streams from that album, called Right Through Me. You know it's hard to find someone like you. Think with your heart like... So the groovy kind of melody on the song is just so fun. I could not stop listening to it. It's still running through my head right now. I will say though, some of the synths that they used on this felt out of place. I think it was just a mixing issue. Had they have been buried deeper in the mix, it might not have noticed, because there were some parts that had a light synth in the background, and I really enjoyed that, but other times it was heavier, and it just lost me. But vocally, there's no argument that Brian Butcher is one of the best in our scene. Okay, and let's wrap this up by getting a little bit loud. The most recent single from the Home Team is called Loud. It was released at the end of 2023, so it's still pretty recent. Here's my thoughts.
It's about a 66% chance that you would let it all be over so fast. Maybe it's the prince.
So this is a straight up pop song, but there's down-tuned guitars in the mix. Not a lot of it, just enough to be like, wait, did I hear that? It's especially prevalent in the chorus. But enough about the chorus. The part that shines here is that pre-chorus. It is the pre-chorus of the year. Maybe I'm missing one, but as of right now, that's a factual statement. Pre-chorus of the year, the Home Team's Loud. Congratulations. I don't have an award for you. But I will say, this band needs to get away from the lengthy outros. I forgave it on the last track because it was the first one that I heard it on. But this is 2 in a row now. The Home Team. Come on, what are we doing here? Alright, my overall thoughts on the Home Team are this band's fantastic. I cannot wait to have an opportunity to check them out live. I'm hoping that they're going to be on a Stack tour soon. I have to imagine that they're releasing a new album this year, since Super Bloom was in 2021 and we got Loud. So hopefully in the coming months we get another single and album announcement, as well as a big tour. So fingers crossed on that. But before I go, let's rank these Home Team songs. Alright, before I do this, just go in the comments and put what you think I'm going to rank them. You good? You wrote it? You paused this? Okay. Number 1, She's Quiet. Not surprising. This song, like I said, no bad parts. Just enjoyed the crap out of it. Number 2, this is where it gets a little trickier. I really did love all these songs, but I think I'm going to have to give it to Loud on the strength of that pre-chorus. It's a Jeff's Kiss. 3 will do Right Through Me off Super Bloom. Super catchy. The melody is still in my head, and Brian really shines on the song. Unfortunately, something needs to come in fourth, and it's Super Bloom. It's still not a bad track. In fact, if I were to listen to the whole album, I'm sure it's a nice respite in the middle of that record. But when you're only picking random singles, it was very clearly the weakest for me, unfortunately, out of these 4 tracks. Alright guys, that does it for me. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hit the comments with your suggestions. Let me know what other bands I need to check out. Do you know a band like the Home Team that I'm going to adore? Please, 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 please put it in there so I can check them out. Also, make sure to give me your thoughts on the Home Team. Are you a fan? If you're not, you should be. If you're watching this video and you never checked them out, I hope the little snippets of songs is enough for you to want to check it out, and you do. But there's one last thing I need, guys, and that's for you to cut my wrists and hit subscribe. Emo Cat Dad out. Peace, everyone.